Hey, what's up, guys? So, welcome back. So the funny thing is that I already like made this whole thing just like half an
Okay,
hour
so
ago,
is my
but like
voice clear? Is my
due to
voice
some issue,
clear?
I have to redo it again. But I'm ready. But this time, I'm going to be talking much more thoroughly about these characters. So basically, what the premise of this video is, as you must have already seen in the title, that we are going to be discussing the characters of Breaking Bad and tiering and giving them a rank based on how right they were and what their morale was, and also like were they in the right, were they in the wrong, or were they in the right side, or you guys get the premise. So let's go. Starting off with the main man, Hank Schrader. So this man is going to be going in not D, he's going to be going in F. So guys, let me just get it straight. S means S means S means pure evil, and so that's from there it's to the bottom means the right, the righteous one. The person was the most righteous. So the reason I'm putting Hank there is because throughout that entire show, I felt like he was the only one that was doing the right thing. I felt like everyone else had done something wrong by that point of the show. But Hank, the only one thing like I feel like Hank did, which was kind of wrong, was he was going to use Jesse as a scapegoat to use those to low water, and he didn't care if Jesse was going to die or not. But we can give Hank a pass on that because of his history with that he had with Jesse already. So based on that, I'm going to say Hank is the most right guy, probably the best one of the entire series. Who was like he was in the right. Everybody else had done something that was like at least like one level of bad. He was like at almost level zero. So that's why Hank is going in the. Sorry guys, that's the dog, neighborhood dogs that which are barking. He is going to be going in the F category. He is in the F category because he is the. You guys get the premise what I'm trying to say. Okay, so if Hank is the best, then the man who is the worst is the guy that's coming up next, and who is Hector Salamanca. Salamanca, he was definitely the worst, the most evil guy of the series. I'll give it that. He was the most evil guy in the entire series. Nobody can take that away from him. Not even El Paso, or there was the guy that Gus murdered at the who was that? I forgot the name of the main drug lord, but like he's definitely even more evil than that. Hector, I mean, this guy basically murdered someone for literally no reason. He could have just let them go, but he decided not to. And he wanted revenge on Gus for Gus wanting revenge on him for killing his partner. I mean, it's just like, what can you say at that point? So this man is going definitely in the S tier for pure evil. I mean, I could have edited this out and wrote all of it, but I guess next time I'll do that. Okay, so now we have the one and only Walter Jr. I'll put Walter at D. Sorry guys, that was just my grandmom. She's sleeping, so she was asking me the time. So the next, I put, yeah. So like I said, guys, I keep saying guys again and again. He was innocent, but like not as much as people think. I mean, he was hanging out with people wanting beer, So all that. He called himself Lynn when Walt was kind of dying of cancer. He wanted everyone to call him Flynn. So it was a way of saying, Walt, see, I don't want it to be associated with you and all that stuff. Yeah, definitely he's going in the D tier for now. And the website I'm using for this guys is tierlistmaker.org. So check it out if you want to make a tier list of your own. So the next character we have is Marie. Interesting. She's definitely an interesting character, I guess you could say. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Marie was in the C tier, which means not pure evil and not the most innocent one or the person who was the like most right. But I will say Marie was definitely also doing some bad things in the show. She was stealing and all that stuff. So I will put Marie in the C tier for now. So as I believe, so yeah, like I said, Marie is in the C tier. Of course, she stole some items. She was lying to Skylar at some points. She was lying to almost everyone. At one point, she was lying about things to everyone. So yeah, there's that, and also that she was treating them, even though it was in the right, but she was still treating Walt a little bit worse when she found out than she was treating Skylar. When she should have been equally treating them the same, she should have been mad at them the same amount. But because Skylar is her sister, she cares for her, so she thinks she must not have been involved, or she wants her to feel that she was not involved, so she can save her. So that's why she's going in the C tier. But yeah, Murray was still a good character. Okay, next one on the list is Skylar White. B. She did not want to get involved with Walt, but she had to. She had no other choice. So I guess for that I will have to say she was definitely in the B tier. She's not pure evil, but she's definitely on the high end. She could have been better, but she chose not to. She could have gone to the cops at any moment, but decided not to for her children. I guess she was in the right because a little bit at the start, but when she started that car wash business, when she decided to go along with Walt's plans, that's when she kind of went into the deeper end, and also her cheating with Ted and all those things. She did that to try to make Walt think this is bad for me. I should get away from Skylar, but he decided to stick. Yeah, Skylar was definitely a tragic, broken character by the end of the show. It sucked seeing her like that, but I guess things went the way they went. And she could have definitely been a lot better, but she did not do it on her own. She did it because she was forced to by Walt. So yeah, I'll be putting Skylar in the B tier. She was right at the beginning, but she was wrong at the end and in the middle of the show. Even when she found out, she should have went straight to the police, in my opinion. But yeah, I guess she wanted to say she didn't want her children to be traumatized by what their father had done, and that's why she ended up like that. Now another character very similar and who I'm going to be putting in the same tier as her is Saul Goodman, but on the upper end. Because even though Saul never technically hurt anybody himself, he was responsible for a lot of bad things that were happening. I mean, he was fixing things also. So, no, he was not responsible. Sorry, guys, that's I got him mixed up with Jesse for a moment there. But Saul was definitely helping people out with it, but he was also telling them if this didn't work, we can just go to Belize, can send him to Belize, send him to, I don't know, Solomon Islands. That's what he was trying to say. In basically, what he was saying that at one point of the show, he literally said to Walt that if it doesn't work out with Hank, he can just send him to Belize, which means basically like getting him out of there. But like, come on, how can you say that to someone who has a brother-in-law? How can you talk about someone's brother-in-law in their face like that? So why, even though he technically never hurt anybody, he was definitely saving a lot of people. I guess I can just say, yeah, Saul was definitely, yeah, in the B tier. He's not pure evil, but he could have done it a lot better. The things he did, the people he associated himself with. Okay, so this is a very complex one for me. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting Mike in the A tier. Now a lot of people would have had him in the C, D, or maybe even F tier, but come on, come on, guys. This is a tier list based on morality, not who's the most badass. So based on that, I'm going to be putting Mike in the A tier. As you guys can see, he did he executed a lot of people because he had to, because he was working for Gustavo, but he was ready at a moment's notice to kill Walt, even though he knew what was very important to the what do you say, not to the story, but for the production. Maybe Gale might not have learned everything as fast as he thought he did. But yeah, many people would have had Mike in the B tier, C tier, D tier, even F tier. But I'm going to be putting this man. This man was a hitman. Like, where do you want me to put him morality wise? So there you go. Mike is in the A tier. Next up we have, of course, oh my God, I shouldn't, I shouldn't have taken this guy. He's literally the most complex character of the show. No way around it. I don't know where to put him, man. Jesse. Still don't know. I was arguing about this in my last recording, but even then I was not sure. I had put him in the A tier back then, but now that I think about it, he was literally just a victim of manipulation from all sides that he was associating himself with, that he was teaming up with all the sides. Gus manipulated him, Heisenberg manipulated him, Tuco was beating him up. He was getting beat up by everyone. Jane died. Jane died. He couldn't save Jane. Andrea died because of him. Brock got poisoned technically because of him. Not because of him. Walter did it, but he did it to get Jesse with him, to team up with him. And the worst thing he definitely did was he killed Gail Bettaker. In my opinion, that was the worst thing he did, Jesse, because he didn't really have a reason to do that, but he did that any which ways. So, like I said, I just don't know what to say. Jesse definitely could have been a lot better if he had not been manipulated by Ward so much. So I guess half of this goes to, he's just so complex. I don't know. I'm going to, because he killed a lot of people that he had to, but Gale, he had to look that guy in the eyes and kill him. He had to bury the body of Emilio, in the bathtub, and because of all of that, I will be putting Jesse. I don't know. He's so complex. So A A tier for Jesse, I guess from my side. Even though I could have chosen to put him in in B tier, but he's he was broken by the end, but he was broken at the start as well. People forget, just not as broken as he was, but he was already into the meth business long back. So yeah, this is definitely on Jesse. He shouldn't have been so easy to manipulate. He should have hardened himself from the inside and said no to Walt, to Gus, maybe even. I guess all that. Next up, we have Tuco Salamanca. So Tuco is going to be going in the. I know many people are going to be calling him pure evil, but in my opinion, he was definitely a little bit reasonable at the very least. Yeah, this is the correct order. People think that Tuco was crazy, he was a method, whatever people want to call him. But in my opinion, he was definitely just trying to use what as much as in the especially in the last episodes. People forget he did not want to kill Walt at all. Neither did he really want to. He wanted to only hurt Jesse. He did not want to kill him. So based on those findings, he was smart. He wanted to make more money using more. So that's why I'm going to be saying he wasn't as evil per se. He was definitely evil, very evil. He killed a guy with his bare fists, but he was not like pure evil, pure evil. I could put him there, but I'm going to. That guy ran his mouth. Again, he should have known better. So I guess I will be putting Tuco in the eight. He's not pure evil. He's evil, but he's not pure evil. There you go. Okay, Gustavo Fring. Definitely pure evil in the S category. He's going to be going. I don't care what people say. This man was definitely a very evil individual. He said to Walt that he would kill his wife, he would kill his son, and that he would even kill his infant daughter. So I don't know what else to say about Gus. I know people are just going to be presuming, oh well, it was just a threat. He wasn't actually going to kill his daughter. But you guys know why threats are made and what happens if the promises that they are made to keep are broken. That made no sense on my end. Gustavo and he killed so many. He killed Victor right in front of. He was a drug lord. First of all, that's already such a like. He was running that operation. He was killing so many people. He wanted revenge for 20 years. He got it back. He killed three drug lords. Was it three? Yeah, Hector. He killed Hector. He killed. Who else did he kill? El Paso and that blue shirt guy. Season 4. I completely forgot what's his name. Let me just check for a moment. I just got done watching the series, so I should be able to remember his name, but I'm not. The main drug lord. Lalo Salamanca, I believe that was his name. No, no. Yeah, I just remember Don Eladio. That was his name. Yeah, that was the guy. And if I had that guy in the tier list, he would be above tier, above the S tier. He was basically like a cartel boss. Juan Balsa. Juan Bolsa, sorry, El Paso's other name, actual name Juan Bolsa. So yeah, that's why Hector is. Yeah, Hector was definitely also pure evil. Don Eladio, Juan Bolsa, those guys were definitely pure evil, I guess you could say. Okay, so who's next? The Salamanca twins, pure evil. I I think these guys were ready to kill that baby of Walt's, Holly, when they saw that picture. If she had been in the house, they would have done it. And yeah, there's not much to say about these guys. They were going around killing everyone. They casually taking out taxes, killing everyone. So I don't have much to say about about these guys, apart from the fact that yeah, they were definitely same as Gustavo, but maybe on a level high because Gustavo has people do things from them, and these guys do it directly on their own. They kill people directly on their own. So that's what I'm going to say, at least for now, that they are definitely pure evil as well, but a level below Hector, but the Salamanca twins definitely, and a level above Gus because they do it and they don't put anyone else to do their work for them, hire anyone else. They do it directly themselves. All the physical work, like taking out all of all the opponents, all the people that had wronged the Salamanca family. So yeah, these guys are definitely also pure evil. I don't know what else to say about them. I mean, there's not much we say about them in Breaking Bad. I haven't watched Better Call Saul yet, guys. So this isn't based on like what we see in Better Call Saul. This is only from Breaking Bad. I'm ranking these characters. Uh, yeah, that's about it. Those are the guys that are done. Now there's only one person left. Only one, and that's the main character of the entire show. The one, the only Heisenberg, Walter White. Pure evil. This man was an evil person. I was going to say something else, but he poisoned a child for his own circumstances and to get himself free of a bad situation. He poisoned a child for that. So you guys tell me, people will be saying, "Oh, he did it for the family. Oh, he did it because he was dying." No, he did all that because he had very little time left and he needed some excitement in his life. He needed to do something that he enjoyed. He even said it at the end of season 5 when before he dies, like talking to Skylar, that he did it for himself. He didn't do it for anyone else, but he only did it for himself and only himself. So I don't know what people were saying about this man being, what would you say, a good person at the start of the show. He was always like that. He lost the company gray matter, the share, he lost the shares to the company because he decided to go out. It was his fault, not to anybody else. Nobody was leaving him. So yeah, there's not much to say. Also, the fact how much manipulation tactics, how many manipulation tactics must he have used on Jesse on in this show? I can't even begin to like tell you guys just how bad the things Ward did to Jesse were. I mean, manipulating him, making him kill someone directly. I mean, because of what technically what gave away Jesse's position underneath the car and at the in season 5. Because of that, Andrea died. Brock almost died because of what he almost killed Brock for his personal motivations to save himself. He almost killed a child. So you guys tell me who's the bad character in this. I believe it's Walter Hartwell White, and Jesse is definitely much better in terms of morality, and Jesse could have been much better, as I guess two sides of the same coin really they were. So yeah, and that's that. Oh, I guess this is the tier list, guys. As you can see, Hank being at the very end, Walter Jr., Murray Schrader, Skyler, Saul, Jesse, Mike, Tuco, Heisenberg, Gustavo, Salamanca twins, Hector. So yeah, that's it. See you guys. So thank you guys if you are stuck throughout the entire video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, in the next one, I'll definitely be. You guys will be seeing me with a mask. So yeah, see you guys later.